From Washington, this is VOA News. More Ukrainian government buildings overrun by pro-Russian separatists. Another deadly day in Syria. I'm Ray Kouguell reporting from Washington. Hundreds of pro-Russian separatists overran more Ukrainian government buildings near the Russian border Tuesday, seizing a prosecutor's office in Luhansk and attacking a police station with clubs and automatic weapons. Local authorities say police did not offer resistance, and witnesses say gunmen raised a separatist flag over government headquarters in the city of 450,000 residents. This latest takeover appears to give pro-Moscow rebels control of a second provincial capital in the east, after separatists seized control of Donetsk on Monday and set a referendum on secession for May 11th. In Moscow, Russia's President Vladimir Putin threatened to reevaluate the role of Western investors in Russia's energy-driven economy if sanctions imposed by Washington and the European Union continue. At least 50 people have been killed in bomb and mortar attacks in two Syrian cities. In the besieged city of Homs, 2 car bombs exploded in a mainly Alawite neighborhood, killing 36 people. In Damascus, the capital, mortar shells killed at least 14 people and wounded more than 85 others in the al-Shagur section. Syria's government is blaming the Damascus attack on terrorists, a term it often uses for the rebels fighting to oust President Bashar al-Assad. 35 experts on international law and humanitarian issues have signed an open letter calling on the United Nations to do more to deliver aid to millions of people in Syria who desperately need it. VOA's Al Pessin reports.
The open letter, published in European newspapers, says the United Nations is too concerned about violating Syria's sovereignty and should do more to force the Damascus government to allow humanitarian aid into the country. The experts say the legal commitment to Syria's sovereignty is outweighed by an international doctrine called the responsibility to protect. The concept is that if states do not protect their citizens from mass killing and other crimes against humanity, the international community has a responsibility to do so. Al Pessin, VOA News, London.
2 bomb blasts in Iraq have killed at least 15 people. It came Tuesday, just one day before the country holds its first general elections since U.S. troops withdrew in 2011. The attacks occurred at a market in the town of Al-Sadiyah, about 140 kilometers northeast of Baghdad. There's been no claim of responsibility for the attacks. The UN High Commissioner for Human Rights is strongly condemning Egypt's mass imposition of the death penalty on 683 individuals, calling the mass trial shocking and outrageous. Lisa Schlein has details.
UN Human Rights Chief Navi Pillay accuses Egypt of trampling international fair trial guarantees and ignoring worldwide pleas to respect its human rights obligations. Her spokeswoman, Ravina Shamdasani, says most of the 683 defendants were tried in absentia without access to lawyers. She says the defense did not have the opportunity to cross-examine witnesses.
Most of them were tried without even being in custody. And when the sentence was handed down, they were not present in court. Some of them may be at large. Some of them may have left the country. The reports that are coming out are very conflicting.
Lisa Schlein for VOA News, Geneva.
The United States is closely monitoring the situation as North Korea is holding live fire artillery exercises near its disputed Western Sea boundary with South Korea. The State Department is urging Pyongyang to exercise restraint and refrain from actions that raise tensions. On Tuesday, North Korea fired 50 rounds of artillery, none of which landed in South Korean territory. Residents of the southern United States are facing more severe weather following 2 days of tornadoes that flattened neighborhoods and killed at least 30 people. The deaths occurred across 6 states. The brutal storm system hit Arkansas and Mississippi the hardest, downing trees and power lines and reducing homes and businesses to rubble. The owner of the Los Angeles Clippers of the U.S. National Basketball Association is now banned from the league for life because of racist remarks he made about black people in an audio recording. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver announced that Clippers owner Donald Sterling is barred from attending NBA games and practices and will not be allowed to engage in league-related business ventures. He's also been fined $2.5 million, and NBA owners are asking to buy the Clippers franchise if possible. I'm Ray Kouguell, VOA News. More at voanews.com.